Welcome back to Living Local. Hearing loss not only affects our ability to hear, but also to connect with the world around us. So if you or someone you know is having a hard time hearing, there's a simple way to keep your hearing in check. And joining us today to explore the effects of hearing loss on the brain is Taylor Parker, Regional Vice President of Concept by Iowa Hearing, which is also this segment sponsor. Taylor, nice to have you back. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so you've talked before about how hearing loss is related to dementia, but tell us how else it can affect our brain and why dementia and other issues are related to hearing loss.
Yeah, so, for years and years and years, we've kind of always assumed that our ears we can do whatever we want with our ears, and at some point we'll have a hearing loss, and we'll have to treat our hearing loss at some point in time. And everyone's, first comment is, I'll do it when I get older. I'm getting by, I'm doing okay. I'll do it, but I'll do it when I get older.
Yeah.
And we've always just treated it as like an ear issue, that our ears, we can just they're just not really connected to anything. They're by themselves, and we can just kind of throw them over here and ignore them until whenever we feel we're ready.
Right.
And what we know now, when it comes to the link to dementia, is our ears are just conductors of sound. So the chain that happens is our ears collect the sound. It goes through the middle ear, goes into the cochlea. The cochlea looks like a little snail. There's 15,000 tiny little nerves in there. Well, those nerves get damaged, and the number one type of hearing loss is noise induced. So when you have noise exposure, and we're talking, anywhere from 85 decibels and above, it's not like going and working construction all day. It's, even dental drills, cosmetology, like there are a myriad of things that we do on an everyday given basis that can harm the cochlea. So those nerves will get damaged, and what they'll do is they'll get brittle, they'll break off, and then they send this, the cochlea sends the signal to the brain, where the brain interprets everything that just happened. So when you've damaged the cochlea, those nerves get damaged, they can't send the full signal to the brain. So since we're on TV, we'll use this as the example. Let's say today storm's really bad, and all of a sudden you're at home watching a show and the signal gets a little jumbled. And you're trying to follow along, but now the signal's getting jumbled and you're missing pieces because of that, broken signal. That is your brain all day long with an untreated hearing loss, because it's getting broken signals. It's not getting that full strength signal that it needs. Your brain has to pull from other areas, so it pulls from the cognitive area first, and that's where the link to dementia comes in. So it's robbing resources to compensate for that untreated hearing loss. And so understanding that everything is connected, we can't keep our ears over here by themselves, that they're all connected, that we have to keep our brain healthy. But the only way to do that is, if you have a hearing loss, is to actually treat the hearing loss with hearing devices.
Right.
Otherwise, it's every single day you're depriving the brain of the critical resources that it needs to be able to function. So when you're robbing from cognitive, it's dementia, it's cognitive is how we do everything in a given day. It's how you and I are having a conversation. I interpret what you're saying. It's how, it's just how everything happens. So understanding that connection is so critical, that we have to keep that connection, because once your brain is deprived, it doesn't go back. We can't go back to the original form. And that's what we really need to understand, is that depriving it is now, it's changed the physical makeup forever.
Yeah, that's why it's so important to treat it early.
Yes.
So talk about some of the symptoms that folks should be looking out for.
So if you if you turn the radio up, you turn the TV up, if you're looking for, not really looking for volume, but looking for more clarity. If you ask people to repeat, if you know that you're going to be going somewhere and you just don't hear very well, if you get into situations, let's say a party or a wedding reception, things like that, where you just know that the more things that get in the environment, the harder it's going to get.
Gotcha. Is there a time when people do start to see hearing loss?
Really, it can happen at any given time. It's,
any age.
Again, because of noise exposure being the number one, it can happen at any given time. And, if you see the picture on the screen there, the left-hand side is a person with an untreated hearing loss. The right is normal hearing. You can see the physical makeup change of the brain. That is from not treating your hearing loss, and the brain physically changes the makeup. Now, good news is wearing hearing devices can improve cognitive decline by up to 48%.
Okay.
So wearing hearing devices really has an effect. And there was a study came out the first part, January 4th of this year, that found by wearing hearing devices at a regular basis, not part-time, or wearing them on a regular basis, increased or decreased your mortality by up to by 24%.
Wow.
And it is because it keeps your brain healthy, and it's giving you a healthier lifestyle. But it can help your mortality by 24%, but not by up to, but 24%. That's a real number.
Yeah, that's a big number, really. How can Concept by Iowa help?
First thing you need to do is, if you think, or a loved one maybe struggling a little bit, first thing to do is give us a call. We have a free hearing screening. Okay. Find out, first step is to find out what's going on, but then the second step is, if we find that you do have a hearing loss, is to treat it, just because of the information that we know now with your brain. Yeah. Treating your hearing loss is the critical piece.
Okay. Tell folks where you're located and how easy it is for them to come in, make an appointment, and get checked out.
It's easy from the standpoint of us physically doing it. It's the hardest thing people will do is pick up the phone and call, or go to our website, iowahearing.com. It's you can go right there. We have locations here in the Quad Cities, Clinton. So locations here locally. Critical part is to make that call. We'll do the rest. We always tell people to budget an hour and a half to 2 hours, so we can just do a full thorough hearing exam. But again, it's free.
Love it. Love it. Well, Taylor, as always, we learned so much from you when you were here. Thanks for coming back on. All right, again, this segment was sponsored by Concept by Iowa Hearing. And for more information, you can go to iowahearing.com. We'll also have all those details posted on ourquadcities.com.